Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's see what's happening with this heat wave across Spain and France and Italy, and also like southeastern Europe is pretty hot as well. So let's see. First, we have some red warnings across France, even across northern Spain, a few areas, some orange warnings. Northeastern Spain, all the way to Portugal as well, some high temperature warnings, but especially be careful this red one across France, and you can pause through it here if you want, but basically be careful, stay hydrated, and don't stay too much outside the heat, and to avoid heat stroke, especially like people working outside, sportsmen, and pay attention to children. So stay safe. There's some more instructions here. Drink a lot of water. So be careful. And also some orange warnings across northern Spain, and even a red warning. So stay safe in those areas, and not just the daytime temperatures, the nighttime temperatures will be also hot. Like in some places, some 25 to 30 degrees during the night. So be careful those areas. There's the European model. It shows like today, Monday, it will heat up a lot to like 42 degrees. Northeastern Spain spots like 41 to 42, more than 34 to like 30 along the coast, and even more. And further north shows some 40 across southern France, spots southwestern France as well. So stay safe in those areas, central southern France, spots in southern Spain. It's practically like to 42 as well, 41 in Portugal, and more spots to 40. So stay safe, especially across Spain and France and Portugal. And be careful the fire danger, especially because of the dry heat. And also a storm or two in the afternoon in a few mountains possible. So in a few more mountainous locations, a storm or two. I expect these storms to be like normal with some rain, but in some cases, when there's a very low humidity, there can be dry thunderstorms, like just a lot of wind and lightning possible. So be careful in case of dry thunderstorms. And let's see here. Here's the Swiss model. It shows like a similar thing, some 40 to 42 degrees northeastern Spain. It even shows like southern Spain, even more to 43 in a few spots, and then shows southern France, widespread 40 degrees in those areas. So stay safe. This is at 3 p.m. today. 4 p.m. Still shows hot, and then 5, 6 starts decreasing, but still a few spots to 40 degrees. So by 9 p.m. decreases 10 p.m. You can see it's still like in a few locations, still more than 30 degrees at 10 p.m. during the night. So please be careful. The only places cooler are the high mountain tops and the Atlantic coast, but the Mediterranean coast remains hot as well during the night. So if you don't have air conditioner, please be careful as well. Uh, Try to stay cool during the night. Some minimum temperatures around 25, even to 30 spots of Spain. Some minimum temperatures. So some 25 along the coast to 24. Just slightly cooler there in the mountains. And then 5 a.m. it's slightly cooler, but still spots along the coast and tier areas to like in the mid 20s. So Tuesday, and then it starts picking up already by 9 a.m. And then 10, 11 by noon, already more than 40 degrees, southern Spain, some high 30s in southern France, northeastern Spain already. And then by 1 p.m., 2 p.m. does pick up a lot, even to like 44 degrees on the Swiss model, southern Spain. 3 p.m. shows like still to 4 degrees northeastern Spain. France slightly better, but still spots southern France to more than 40 degrees for Tuesday tomorrow. So be careful in those areas and still like let's see here the European as well. So Monday shows like during the night it does decrease to 27, 26 in a few spots, and then the show Tuesday some 40 degrees again, spots in northeastern Spain, 37, 30. So be careful. Does get slightly better Wednesday, but still like in the mid high 30s spots there Wednesday. So be aware. And Tuesday, southwestern Spain, it's even showing like the European model, 43 to 44 degrees. Spots like southern Spain and Portugal to 43 as well. So stay safe, central to southern Spain, and spots like southern most areas. And into France on Tuesday, the Europeans also 35 to like 38 degrees. So stay safe in those areas. And then Tuesday shows Wednesday, still across central France, 36 to 37, southern France to 38 still. So stay safe in those areas. Shows quite hot in Paris as well, but not as hot as southern France. So Wednesday, Thursday still shows spots in the south to more than 35 degrees, 38 and a few spots, and still hot, close to 40 in southern Spain still. So that area just remains hot. Thursday, Friday, still showing Friday to like 39 degrees southwestern France, even close to 40 there in Spain to 42 degrees in Spain and Portugal. So be careful throughout this week. Saturday, still showing on the European southern France to 40 degrees, spots in northeastern Spain as well, and spots in southern Spain. So still shows Saturday quite hot, and the European just picked a spot near the coast to show 42 degrees next Sunday in Spain. So stay safe in those areas. Please be careful. And check the description below. I put some stuff in French and Spanish as well, in case you don't understand English. And there's a Google Translate link with the full forecast as well. Let me know if that works. So stay safe in those areas. Now, moving on to Italy, the show to 38 in Rome, spots 37, very hot array, and then like let's put this about 2 p.m. or something when the heat is highest. So shows some 38 spots across southeastern Europe, close to 40 degrees, Romania into northern Bulgaria. Stay safe in Albania, some 38, 39 degrees, spots in Bosnia and Kosovo to 35 or even more, Macedonia. So stay safe. Monday, Tuesday, still shows spots in Italy, choose some 36 to 38 degrees, and it might be higher locally in some areas. So stay safe. Still in Albania, to Greece, and 38 degrees, and those spots in Turkey still to 42, Western Turkey. So stay safe. Tuesday, Wednesday, still shows Wednesday afternoon in Italy to some 39, potentially 38 spots southern Italy, along the west coast as well, and spots to 37 central northern Italy into southern Croatia, some 38 as well. So stay safe, slightly better further into Greece, Bulgaria, Serbia, but still very hot. So starts increasing across Germany, some mid-30s as well, spots in Luxembourg, even the UK close to 31 degrees. So Wednesday, Thursday, does show still on Thursday, Germany, some 36 degrees, spots in Hungary, 36, northern Italy, some 37. So stay safe. Greece slightly better. Turkey still close to 38, and Turkey in the far south, close to the Middle East, to 42 or more. So be aware. During the night, it does decrease well across Germany. Spots in the Netherlands below 20 degrees, but still in some spots in the south, some tropical nights. So Friday afternoon still shows very hot across Hungary, down to Poland, spots in Czechia, and still across the west. So be careful, Serbia, Croatia, to northern Italy. Friday to Saturday still shows quite hot. And the only exception here is the Alps, of course. That's on high elevation. So stay safe in those areas and be careful, stay hydrated. And then here, there's where is it? The European model, the heat indices. So across France, Spain, Italy, and all those areas, it might feel hotter than the actual temperature. So the heat index this afternoon on the Europeans even like 43 degrees, but or potentially higher in southern France, depending on the person, everything. So please be careful. Something around 43 degrees. And there's a funny thing because 42 degrees at exactly 43 degrees of latitude. That's funny. But yeah, never mind. So be careful, like close to 40 degrees heating the in some other areas. But it's just one model. If you select another model, it will show different things. But just as an estimation. So shows Thursday. So wait. Let's find Tuesday here, Tuesday afternoon. So Tuesday is better, but still like 43 degrees, 40. So I want to see if I found Monday here. So the 18th, see Monday. Good. So today is supposed to be the hottest day across southwestern France, but apparently the Europeans not showing too much as I expected. It's showing some 40 degrees hitting the system. Maybe the icon works better for this. So today, Monday, the icon strike 42 degrees hitting the system even higher. And Tuesday afternoons is not showing as much as the European, but more spots central southern France. So stay safe in those areas, especially the heat indices as well. So be careful. Now for storms, there's the Aragon model. It shows like Monday, today a storm or two along the Western Alps and in the Pyrenees, but very little. Shows like a few convective shower spots on the French side of the Alps and spots in central Spain, in those central mountains. There are a thing or two on the Pyrenees as well. So this goes, but Tuesday, tomorrow, more storms possible, like along the Pyrenees and pre-Pyrenees, and also like in the Iberian Mountains. So especially central Spain, be careful. Those storms tomorrow might be stronger. Spots in Sardinia as well. So yeah, especially in Spain, be aware in southern France, a few storms as well in the Alps and like central southern France. So stay safe. Shows a tiny shower too in the UK Thursday. And yeah, so be aware. Cape is still high in a few spots, like especially near the Alps. It's not that high, but especially Tuesday, no, Tuesday is tomorrow. So Tuesday along spots in the Alps. But if any storm forms, will be more on the French side. So not much but stay safe tomorrow, Tuesday. So be aware and like next 5 days across Europe, the European model does show central Spain, those mountains, spots in the Pyrenees, which like 20 millimeters. It shows spots central Italy, even to 30, central southern Italy in those mountains, and shows in the Alps as well, like even to like 28 millimeters. So be aware, central Alps and like still shows a finger or two in Estonia, Latvia, Belarus, especially in Russia those storm systems, and plenty of rain across Finland into Scandinavia, especially Norway, more than 100 meters central Norway. So be aware, northern UK still shows some storms, not storm, but like some showers across Ireland, northern UK. So be aware, but the southeast and extreme southwest is very dry, especially southeastern Europe. So, some storms in the Caucasus as well. So be aware, and like let's see if it shows something special. So shows Monday today a few storms in Russia into northern Kazakhstan. So Monday shows like more storms Tuesday across Western Russia, even Latvia, Estonia, finger two, some across Finland as well, into Russia. So those typical mountain storms there in the south. Be careful, some hail, gusty wind to some of them. And then this goes more fronts across Norway. And this is Wednesday, a few other storms across France and even Spain. And then Wednesday, Thursday shows potentially Thursday, a few things in Scandinavia still, the UK, but already increases the convective activity across Spain, northern Italy, and France. So be aware. And then Thursday, this goes Friday. Not much across Spain, but still active spots in Italy, there into the Alps. So Friday, Saturday, more spots Central Europe and the Alps, and still shows a storm or two in Italy. The GFS similar, but fewer storms than the European. The icon is similar to the European. So be aware. By Saturday, the European shows this big cyclone there in the northern Atlantic, there into Sweden, Norway, with some showers and storms, and eventually through Finland and Russia Saturday, a stronger front. So be aware, but we'll keep watching too. Especially be careful these isolated thunderstorms and everything. There's like still some snow in Iceland, there in the mountains and Greenland, of course, but nothing too crazy. Some rain in Iceland as well. So be aware, and still like some calmer waves in the Mediterranean, but still in the Atlantic, those systems slightly higher, but still fairly calm. Just a few slightly stronger there around Greece, in the middle part of this week. But yeah, and later, by like next weekend, does get slightly like to 0.4 compared to 0.1 meters today. So the winds might increase slightly next weekend, but still nothing crazy. And especially across the North Atlantic, it might be higher in Norway. So be aware, there's wind gusts shows slight gusts, a few spots Greece there, and in the North Sea there near Iceland, spots of Norway. But the does show Wednesday, Thursday around Western Turkey, Greece, slightly gustier, and Thursday, Friday, this system across Norway, Sweden, into Finland, slightly some higher gusts as well, and into next week into Russia. So stay safe in those areas. Be aware too, and especially be careful the heat wave and stay cool